Hey everyone, so my name is Leon, and today we're gonna have just a NBA video. I haven't done those in a while. I kind of want to talk about a little bit about the free agency period. Obviously it started off around August 2nd, which is yesterday, August 1st, around 6 p.m. We have some good signings out there, and I'm excited to see what it's about. I'm gonna use Bleacher as a reference to see what free agency signings that happen. Obviously, this will probably mostly cover day one of the free agency signings. There's obviously other signings that happened on the next day, and even some signings that happened today. I'm recording this on August 3rd, so there may be some signings that I might have missed. So, that being said, let's just jump right into the article. So it says grading the biggest deals from day one on NBA free agency. So you see Lonzo Ball in there. All right, let's get these ad off. Anyways, you see Lonzo Ball in there. I did a video of him earlier. I wanted him to go to my Knicks, unfortunately, but it didn't happen. So it is what it is. The Knicks did get somebody decent in free agency. But anyways, let's just jump right into the article. Blah blah blah. We're not gonna focus on the article, and then we're gonna focus on the signing. So, Chicago Bulls end up signing Lonzo Ball, which is in the sign trade. They sent over Sadaransky and I think Garrett Temple, another role player. I really like this deal for Chicago and for the Pelicans. I wish the Pelicans kept Lonzo Ball, but they get at least two veteran backups that can help their bench. The Bulls signed Lonzo Ball to 4 years, $85 million. I think that's a steal for Chicago. The only thing I worry about is if Kobe White still might be the answer at point guard because he was a starting point guard last year. But Kobe White can be a six-man like figure, come off the bench, yada yada. So yeah, I like it for Chicago, but they might have to trade Kobe White or turn him to a bench scorer or trade Zach LaVine. I give that signing a A minus. They give it a B. I think it's a good sign for Chicago to improve their team overall. Anyways, moving on. The Suns will sign Chris Paul. I think it's a good move after his run to the finals. If you lose him for basically nothing, or if you had to sign and trade him because he doesn't want to be there no more, that would be bad. Phoenix needs him to come back. They need to, defend their run, go to NBA Finals to see what happens. He opted out his final year of $44 million, and he signed. What did he sign? I think he signed. 3 years 30. No, 3 years 100 million. I think no, 4 years 120. Woo! That's money. That's money right there. I like the deal though. It's a good deal for Phoenix. Chris Paul is gonna be 40 years old, making over 30 to 40. No, it's 4 years, 30, 120 million. So it's 30 minutes each. Still a lot of money. Good move though, because Chris Paul can maintain his body, stay healthy. I think it'll be fine. I give it an A minus, just like the last one. Jazz, we signed Mike Conley, 3 years, 72.5 million. Here's my problem with Utah Jazz. I always thought Donovan Mitchell should be the point guard, only because he's kind of too small to play shooting guard. That's why I like him and Ricky Rubio together before they decided to move on from Rubio and put Mike Conley in the other guard spot instead. Donovan Mitchell should be playing point guard's team. He's only 6'2", 6'3", even though he's a shooting guard. Size-wise, it's just like Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. That's how I see Mike Conley signing. It's fine. Mike Conley can ease playmaking dualies off of Donovan Mitchell, but I think Lonzo Ball would actually be perfect for the Jazz, to be honest. He's 6'6". He can play the point. Or someone like Sadaransky. A guard that can kind of run the offense, but doesn't have to score the ball, but can kind of shoot, and you put him in the corner and shoot it, and can guard the team's best opposing guards or swingman, whatever. I don't know. That'd be an ideal fit next to Don Mitchell, but that's just me. It's a fine signing. He just made us also for the first time ever. I think it's good that Utah's keeping the core. I give that signing a B though. Cleveland we signed Jarrett Allen for 5 years, $100 million. Perfect deal, $20 million a year. Great rim protector. Good center. I think it's perfect. I give it an A plus. And I know they drafted, I think, the big man, I think Mobley, that's his name. But Mobley and Jarrett can play together. Mobley can play some power forward. They have Jarrett Allen selling. And especially with Kevin Love's injury history himself, I think it's fine. You need to keep Jarrett Allen just to help your defense. All right. I give that signing Jarrett Allen an A plus. Miami Heat signed Sheriff Kyle Lowry, sent over Goran Dragic, and I think purchased Achula in the sign trade deal. I give it an A minus because Kyle Lowry, he has to make sure he's not too old. If he's too old, then it might be a problem, but that's just me. We'll see. All right, Miami giving Jerry Butler 5 years max. I think that's fine. Keeping him, making sure he's the face of the franchise. They made the finals last year. We'll see how it turns out for them. All right. Miami Heat was signing Duncan Robinson 5 years, $90 million. That means he's getting 18. Yeah, kind of too much for a role player. Highest contract for an undrafted guy. Doug Robinson, that's a sign of the B. Jimmy Butler's re-signing, they gave it an A minus. I give it A minus too. PG Tucker to Miami Heat, 2 years, $15 million. He's getting paid essentially $7.5 million a year. I think that's fine. He replaces the Ariza spot and the Jay Crowder spot from the year before. He's still small for that position, but why not? He can guard, I think, 4 positions, or really 5. He could guard 5 positions. Really, it's 4. Nah, it's really 3. He can guard the 2, 3, 4. He's too slow to guard point guards and too short to guard centers, but that's just me. Good signing by them. It replaces the Ariza spot. I'll give that signing A minus because he might be a little old, but we'll see. Tim Hardaway back with Dallas, 4 years, $72 million, A plus. I don't even need to explain. Tim Hardaway's a good shooter. Fits well with Luka. No questions asked. Let's move on. And 4 years to the Knicks, 4 years, $78 million. Supposedly gave up Reggie Bullock to replace him for a year. I'd rather Reggie Bullock, no offense. I think RJ Barrett should be able to develop his offensive game a little more. It's not to say we don't need offense. I just think 4 year, I don't know how 4 year helps us if he's kind of redundant to what Alec Brooks gives us, but as me, I think we overpaid him a little bit, but whatever. We can use some more offense, and if he can defend decently under Tibbs' new system, not new system, but current system, why not? He was terrible in Boston. He was fine in Orlando. Let's move on. I give it a B. Norman Powell back with Portland. That gets a C for me. 5 years, $90 million. I'd rather have Gary Trent Jr. in that spot. He's bigger. Norman Powell still too small. Same size as CJ McCollum to me. Don't like the signing. Don't like the deal. Unless you train CJ or you give away Dame. Norman Powell's too done to those guys. I give it a C. Okay, Warriors get Bobby. No, it says Warrior add a key piece. They get R. Portland Jr. That's an A plus to me. You can back up Wiggins. You can start him next to Wiggins. He's 6'8", can shoot the ball. It's only cost you $2.4 million. I'm assuming he's gonna replace Bazemore, who I think went to Lakers, and Kelly Oubre. Gary Trent Jr. to Toronto, cheaper deal, and cheaper than the Portland. Give Norman Powell, and not like Gary Trent's size and ability to guard multiple positions better than Norman Powell, who's more of a calmer guard to me. A plus to Toronto for Gary Trent. A plus to Porter for Toronto. Bob Porter's going back to Milwaukee. A plus for Milwaukee. Need him as a backup. Big man who could play the 4 and 5. All right, Trae Young, max A plus. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Thunder, max A plus. Okay, says honorable mentions. Caruso, why not? Chicago, giving your backcourt a little bit of juice. Why not? Dwight Howard, return Lakers, A plus. Caruso gets an A, same as this over here. Ariza gets, I think it's an A for the Lakers. You need to add people. And Ariza's old, but he's played with the Lakers before, and he's a good 3-and-D guy, and he's an able body. He can still kind of shoot, kind of complete defense. He's a little old, but it's fine. Bazemore to Lakers. Good signing for them. Another backup guard. Elton to Lakers. Good signing. Another backup guard can shoot. A pluses to all those 3 signings. I think that's where the article ends. All right. Well, I guess that's the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. More recaps coming soon of Big Brother and NBA. And adios.